Good afternoon to you beautiful people out there in YouTube world. We got a bit of a different environment similar to the last one.
Wait, when did this just
Good
stop?
afternoon.
Oh, a month ago. Okay. Let's see. Let's check the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me start a poll. Wow, it's going to come quicker than expected. I thought for sure it was going to be extended out a little bit. Let's see what the chat is. Excuse me. Ari, welcome to the live stream. Vincent, let's go. Happy Sunday. Yeah, happy Sunday. We were going down. We were going to zero, so I had to get up. What's up, Mike Max? Welcome. Bitcoin is crashing. Yeah, we actually, I'll make an update video on this. Just reading my chats. Not chats. What am I talking about? My replies. Let's see. Everything is crashing now. Yeah, everything, this is the same video as the last one. Yeah, so for whatever reason, my program glitched and then it uploaded all the watch list videos that I posted yesterday. It uploaded it again. So I don't know what's going on with that. All right. Let's see. I'm ready to hit whatever low we need to hit. Oh, what's up, Ari? Let's check Moonwell for you. Yeah, we broke support. Yep. Damn. Yeah, I don't know how low Moonwell is going to go, but I have no idea how low it's going to go. I guess you could argue that it comes back down to 49. That would be the next landing pad, but keep in mind for Moonwell, you're already super oversold on the daily, so maybe you are creating some sort of bearish divergence before we start. Bullish divergence, because they're making a higher low on the RSI but lower low on the price. So maybe you're putting in a bottom now, but it doesn't matter because if we're bearish and if we're going down, then this thing's going to probably come back down to 49. So, Floofin, welcome. So exciting. I had set a limit order to fill my intended buy. Time to set new lower low limit orders. Are you talking about for Bitcoin? Are you dollar cost averaging down into Bitcoin, Floofin? Vincent said Bitcoin dominance is still pretty high at 59%. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it just keeps going up. Hopefully we get alt season. Where is alt season in all this? Alt season's under Bitcoin dominance under 54%. That's where alt season is. Yeah, my next buy target for Bitcoin is going to be $70,000. I'll be buying 0.002 BTC, which is like $140 or something at that point. Yeah, we got to make an update video for Bitcoin, but we'll wait until we get a couple more people in. I think we have around 19 people in right now. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm doing $500 DCing all the way down. Sorry, Canadian dollars. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't make it with my Dogelon, so I don't have that extra money that I would have given that our coin actually ended up going up. Clearly, you can see we're at 39 now. Oh my gosh. Wow. This thing is going to have some sort of massive pump, in my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, wow. It's actually at 39. How crazy is that? What's OXT at? Is it at 1 cent yet? No. Yeah, it's not at 1 cent yet. That's crazy. Dude, if I had held, I would have had $2,000 instead of $6,000. Because I sold back in June. Yeah, like 6 cents. Damn. That's brutal. Yeah, I sold back here in June. And then it started going up, and I was like, oh my god. Like, of course I sold the bottom, and then it didn't. And I was like, whew. What's up? How to? Welcome. Dry powder is just for BTC for a while. Yeah. 70,000, that's the next stop, in my opinion. I hope your alts pump hard. Just remember, take profits. Absolutely. Silver Days is in the house. Floofin. I like saying that. Floofin. Wow. 67% of the chat is bearish. Yeah, we got 33% to the moon and 67% lower low, bearish, bear market. We're going to 0. Wow. Just like that, we're bearish again. What's SHIB doing? Yeah, Shiba Inu's cooked too. Damn. All these coins are about to go on discount. What's up, Firat? Welcome. Can you please look at Solidus AI Tech? What is this? Solidus? Yeah, what do you want me to look at? This thing has 14 million market cap, 16 million fully diluted. It looks like it came out and then they diluted the crap out of the market. But the good thing is that it's almost fully diluted now. In terms of the token unlock schedule, it does seem like they have a little bit more tokens to release. But I don't think it matters given that the market cap is so low. Right? And the difference is only... Yeah, it's 87% diluted, so only so much more selling pressure. Yeah, this looks just this is just bearish. You're just in a downtrend. If you're trading it, then you have the opportunity to sell if we get some sort of bounce. Keep in mind on the shorter time frame, so we're not even going to talk about macro time frames yet. On the shorter time frame, you need to get over 1 cent 30 to 1 cent 80. Which, keep in mind, as of today, is going to be around a 60 to 100% pump. Keep in mind that it's done this every single time it's done this in the past. You've had a retracement and not a continuation. So that is still hitting the downtrend, doing a retracement before falling off the table and making a lower low. So just be careful. 0 inbound. JR40, welcome. We're like halfway to the bottom, in my opinion. Not bad. At this point, I would rather move down than stay in this no man's land. The True Trill Triple T is in the house. Welcome, Triple T. Hey, I didn't know you were live. Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't go live yesterday. But we are live again today. If you need more moderation in the future, send me a wrench. I'm a moderator in several crypto channels. Thanks for letting me know, Floofin. Nick says, "Hey brother, how are you? Let's have a nice healthy year." Yes. Let's have a nice healthy year. And let's hurry up and go to 70,000 so I can buy 0.002 BTC. Do you guys remember Gearthin? I was looking at Gala. I was like, oh my god, like there's absolutely no reward for holding this coin for the last 5 years. It's just brutal. Another penny piece of garbage coin. What's up, guys? How's the auction looking? What's up, Mateo? Welcome to live stream. How is auction looking? This auction bounce, right? It was bounce. Yeah, bounce auction. Oh, it's up. Hey, thanks for telling me. 24% up. I'm going to make a video on this. Let's go. Definitely worth making a video on this, especially in this bearish time. Taking a look at auction bounce token on the live stream. So just keep in mind that you are having a nice move up, but in terms of resistance, we do have resistance at $7.84 to $11. Keep in mind you already came back up to this level, got stuck in resistance, and got rejected. So right now, for any sort of continuation, you absolutely need to see price action break through this area of resistance. Only then you can invalidate this downtrend that we've been forming since December of 2023 technically. And you could invalidate this downtrend and start creating an uptrend and a bullish reversal. But until it breaks 7.98 and 11, it's just a retracement. You're going to come back down and make a lower low. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Let's go. This is gonna give me like 50 cents. 35% on the last 24 hours. Not bad. Not bad, Mateo. I'm still dumping cash into some alts now. Oh my gosh. Vincent, what are you buying right now? Triple T says my coins are crashing but silver's up. I think pull out of crypto at some point and put it all into silver and USOR. That's not a bad plan, man. Can you look at Ethereum? Might add them to the DCA rotation. Oh, you want to buy Ethereum? I don't like Ethereum. You barely even made an all-time high, and you're about to break this bear flag. So we've been saying that we're in some sort of bear flag here. We're getting rejected at resistance at 3 to 3,300. So traders are taking profits here. And obviously we already know once you don't break this area of resistance, then you're looking at breaking down, making a lower low, validating a downtrend. The next macro area of support is 22.6. So if you really, so not financial advice, sorry, playing it really smart, the next area of support for Ethereum would be 22.60. Have you heard of KTA? Is that Kadana? Looks like a reversal is cooking. What is that? Oh, that's Kita. Yeah, I've actually made videos on this. But I mean, at this point, you're just gambling, right? Because you're down, I guess you are down 82% from its all-time high. Let's see. Do we have a chart for this? Yeah, we do. So, I mean, you already tagged resistance here. So in order to get an actual reversal here, you need to break 44 cents. Then 71 cents in a breakout should send you to the moon. But you have a lot of resistance to break on Kita. If you don't, you're going to come back up. We're going to look at this chart in the future, and it's going to be something like this, where you either chop around here and get stuck at the 382 or 236, and you make a lower low, or the best case scenario for you, especially if you're holding it, is a breakout from here and a breakout from the next 618, the next major area of resistance. Because once that happens, then these are where traders are going to be taking profits. They'll be selling early, and obviously the price is going to run, and everyone's going to miss out, and they're going to pile in afterwards and absolutely send this thing to the moon. So I'm all in with AI. I meant look at USOR. You meant? What do you mean? Did you say that? Let's see. My coins are crashing, but silver up, so I think pull out of crypto at some point and put it all into silver. Look at USOR. Oh, yeah, you did say look at USOR. I will take a look at USOR. Let's see. Ouch. We'll take a look at that. DRB, Banker Coin, and also Pepe. I only ban bots, tolerate trolls unless they're uber disrespectful. GR40. Yeah, Foofin, I'll let you know. Thank you so much. Right now, we're not getting that many people. I think we get like 20 to 40 concurrent viewers throughout the hour to 2 hour live streams that we do. So it's not really, it's pretty manageable. But in the future, when we start getting more and more people in, then obviously we'll add you on there. Mix, I don't hold any, just watching it. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. What's up, Knights of Insomnia? You're welcome, Ari. Sean says, can we look at that? It's Bloodbath out there. All gains from everything wiped out. Elon, RIP. Yeah, I'll take a look at Elon too. Let's first take a look at USOR, United States Oil Reserve. Yeah, so, I mean, it really hasn't done anything different. I don't like using the wick, so I'm not going to. I'm actually just going to use the prices where you closed. Now, we're going to delete this because obviously I already know that's your average price and that's where you bought 2009. So with USOR, you really need to get over this area of resistance, which clearly you broke out and now you broke out and now you're retesting it as support. So it needs to stay over 110. If it doesn't, you are going to break down and make a lower low and validate a downtrend forming. Okay? But as long as you consolidate over this level and once we turn bullish again, your target to break would be 2 cents 40, double top at 5 cents, and then 21 cents, which I think was the last target anyway. I think that's what we said when this thing had its giant wick. When you came to the live stream and you had like 20 grand and you said, hey, I'm gonna sell when I have 40 grand or whatever. It was like 12 grand to 22 grand. We said 21 cents was the next target technically on the upside, but that's pretty much it for USOR. Is Bitcoin crashing? Yeah, I do really need to make a Bitcoin update video. Where's that guy? Remember the guy was like, it can never go down? That guy, you remember the guy who kept coming in the live stream and he's like, oh my god, it's never going to go below 90,000. It's just so funny. Yeah, Sean, we'll take a look at Elon. Let me just keep reading. ASTR, I'll take a look at ASTR. Penguin is just proved that it's a gambler's market, nothing. It's a long-term hold currently. Bitcoin's crashing. I love Triple T. Let's go. How high do you think BTC would need to go before a mini rally? Probably. How high do I think BTC would need to go for a mini relief rally? I mean, it could even go back up to 91.3. We've been talking about, and if you've been watching the Bitcoin videos on the channel, we've been talking about this 91.3 and this 95,000 is like iron ceilings. So we needed to break this area of resistance for any sort of continuation. And maybe like we're not forming some sort of bear flag, but the fact that we got rejected at this levels multiple times, I do think that does validate this bear flag, and we're literally getting that capitulation now. So I mean, you could easily just move the goalpost, right? You could easily just move the flag, but I don't want to do that just yet because I have to make an update video on it. And our chart hasn't changed from November, so it's been the same. I don't know if silver is the best buy at these levels, to be honest. I'm loading up copper ETFs since December. Silver gold feels like chasing. Yeah, I would never buy silver right now. Triple T says I should have sold that night. LOL, that was the night. Yeah, it's okay. You live and you learn, man. You're still up on silver. You're still doing a lot better than a lot of people in the chat. So don't even worry. Yeah, I should have sold Ethereum and Polygon a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I should have sold OXT back when we had that first pump. So back here, I should have sold OXT back here in March of 2024. Luckily, I did it again, and I ended up selling it here, like 90% of my bag. So luckily I got some money back, but who would have known that it would go all the way down? It's brutal. That gentleman said ASTR. Aster. Yeah, so this thing's cooked, man. I don't know how else to look at it. Obviously, you're gambling here. So, I mean, this is back up to its high. It's a 30x. You keep getting these small relief rallies, so just keep in mind you keep coming back up to this area, like areas of resistance, getting stuck and making lower highs. As of right now, in the macro time frame, bearish under 1 cent 90 and then bullish over 3 cents. That does also coincide with this downtrend, so you could still have some sort of relief rally, get stuck, come back down, make a lower low. So I think that was the relief rally. Yeah, so we were talking about that too. That guy who had Jasmine. Remember we said, hey, like you're gonna get an opportunity to sell, and if you don't sell, you're risking another capitulation and making lower lows. So this was the relief rally. You know, he had technically his 50 grand turned into 100 and his 50 grand turned into 100 grand. And if he's selling or if he's holding it now, it still is 2066. Huge Jasmine well, but I think he's just holding it. So maybe we consolidate. Maybe we establish a base over 205 and we start breaking out from here. But I don't know. At least you got out there. Yeah, I did. I sold 90% and then I held 100,000 coins, which at the time. So sorry. Yeah, I held. Brutal story, but this is just what happened to me. So I held this entire way. I didn't sell. It came back down. I was like, oh my gosh, so dumb. It came back up. I sold 90% of my bag at 12 cents. I mean, I know it went higher, but it went to 15 cents. Or it was like 12 or 13 cents. It was like literally right here, almost the top, which is the best feeling ever. It wasn't all the way the top, but and then I kept 100,000 coins, which at that point was like 15 grand. And then after, just in case, right? It's like, oh no, like you always think like, oh no way it's gonna double top and come back down. Like, of course there's gonna be a continuation, but I was scared. I was like, dude, what if it does double top? Thank God I sold it. So, came back up, sold 90%, came all the way back down, and by the time it was June, which was here, I was just over it. I was like, dude, like we're not gonna get this move. I sold the rest of the 100,000 coins at 6 cents, which was like 6 grand. So I got some money back, but keep in mind, I've been in this coin since like here. So I've been in for a very long time, like 5-6 years now. Not anymore. But yeah, so I mean, I sold at 6 cents and it started going up. I'm like, of course, I sold the bottom. And then it just ended up now at 2 cents. So in hindsight, it's like, if I had held that 100,000 coins, well, if I had held all my coins, I would have been screwed. Like, but if I had held even that 100,000 coins, that 6 grand from last June would be 2 grand right now. So that's pretty brutal. Let's see. Goblin Town here, we welcome. Dreams Tanks. Everyone's selling BTC and alts for gold and silver now. That's a top signal for gold and silver. I'm ready for crypto to run and leave all the people switch, hold all-time high backs in gold and silver. Yeah. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, look at this, 103. I mean, is our target going to get hit at 125? Well, I wonder why it deleted my charts. Yeah, we have a target here at 125. I don't know why I deleted it. If we get a blow off top, I do think that 125 is in play. I think that that's going to be the top. And again, I might be off or I might be wrong. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed for sure thing. It's just my opinion is somewhere around 124 is where we're gonna top, and then we're gonna get chop, and then basically it's gonna be bearish after that. But we'll see. Sean says, do check retire the last play and tell me if I'm cooked there too. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta look at Elon for you. Retire. Let's see. I mean, you remember we always talk about this. You had the opportunity to sell. It came back up to this area of resistance at 2024 to 37. Got stuck. You got rejected. So I mean, yeah, it does look like it wants to capitulate. You're probably in for a lower low before we get some sort of reversal. Yeah, short-term support was at 13, and I guess you could say 1 cent and 305 would be the next area. So yeah, that's pretty much it with retire. Good luck with that. And then for Elon, yeah, for Elon, we said 4, and then the next area support is 31. So we already broke that. So technically, we're in for some sort of reverse, some sort of rally, because I do think that we are extremely oversold. I do point this out a lot. We are extremely oversold right now, but if a coin sucks, like this really only works for dollar cost averaging, really only works for Bitcoin and good coins. But we are oversold, so theoretically we should get some sort of relief rally. But it's just going to be a retracement as opposed to a continuation or a blowout, like or a complete reversal. Oh, is that ice cream? Oh my god, it's ice cream. Hold on. No, I'm just joking. Imagine I just get ice cream in the middle of the live stream. So yeah, so I do think that we are in for some sort of reversal, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how high it's going to go. Yeah, this thing looks like it's just cooked after it got delisted. It's I don't even think the capitulation is done because it's getting fully delisted on January 27th on OKX. Yo, got him for $5. Yo, first super chat of the day. We got about 40 concurrent viewers right now. Let's go. Why? Bitcoin's going down. What are you guys doing? Like, usually this is the turn up for when we're going up. Yeah, next, I guess if people are here because they're like, where is it gonna end, or where is the capitulation gonna take us? Technically, we're still in macro support right now at between 83.6 and 91. So I think we're way too far out to get a big capitulation. But again, I do think that the next major area of support and the next landing pad for Bitcoin is going to be around $70,000. Got him for 5 beans. Let me know if there's anything that you need me to look at for you. For $5, man. That's a lot of money. Thank you. That's awesome, man. Litecoin price update and prediction. Sounds good. This is getting really rough. Yes, it is. What's up, Aloe? Welcome. Needs to bottom now? No, we're still way far out, man. I think we're not going to bottom until... I don't think we're going to bottom until, like, May. I think we might just be entering, like, this bearish territory, which is, like, $70,000. I think we still got some time. We're not even red on the weekly Gaussian channel yet. Gaussian channel. I love saying that. Gaussian channel. Yeah, we're not even red yet, and we still haven't even broken out of this channel. So once we break out and price action probably stays under it for a week, then we're going to start printing red. The second that, and I do think that on the Bitcoin on the weekly, I think that we are going to hit oversold, and the price is going to be around 70,000. But I don't think Bitcoin's going to bottom at 70,000 though. So can you look at Turbo? Yes, I can. What's up, MK? I think we bottom in September, October. It's a lack of live streams in the crypto space or not. It's a lack of live streams. Yeah, it's because it's bearish. Nobody wants to be live. That's why I have like 42 people right now when it's bearish. Bitcoin's going down and I have like 42 people in here. This never happens. Like usually we have 40 people when we're euphoric and when we're going up, and it was last April, May, June, everyone was euphoric, everyone was making money. And now it's like we go down, we have 42 people. That's crazy. That's crazy. When everyone sells gold and silver for crypto, yeah, it's because nobody's making any money, but I don't care. I'm still going to go live. This is my time. Welcome, new viewers. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for your daily crypto content and videos. Feel free to always drop a comment and let me know what coins you want me to look at for you, and I will take a look at them. And please make sure you hit the super chat button and max it out, and then hit send. Imagine. That's funny. All right, we're back. My bottom prediction for BTC is 54K. I do think that I'll change it back to the weekly, but I do think it is going to be under 50,000, and that's really bearish. But there are 42 people in here, and it's bearish, so it's I don't care. Like, this is our last week in the 80s, I think. Some people just like to hang out and look at charts. That's true. Yeah, a majority of people don't even say anything. We got like 40 people in here, so it's basically the same people typing, which is fine. More views I get, the better it is for the live stream. Your live is pumping. Yeah, it is. Got like over 40 people in here. Let's go. I need more to short already. Got AXS done. What's up, Maddie Ghost? I remember Maddie Ghost was one of the first. I'll never forget it. This was 3 years ago. This was November or December of 2023. Maddie Ghost came in and sent me, and don't. I'm not saying this because I want you to send me anything, so don't. I'm just saying I remember because you sent me like a $20 super chat, or it was 20 or 40, and I remember I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna forget. You see this? I never forget it. I never forgot. So there you go. I paid my dues though, so now I can forget. And then I'll take a look at, you said AST for you. Oh, air swap? Yeah, this is cooked. This got delisted. Let's see. People tuning in because they're scared. Yeah, we're going to zero. Seize the moment, meow. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. I'm supposed to say we're going to the moon. Hey, everyone. We're going up. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. This is a super cycle. We're all going to make money. Silver Days for 2 beans. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 2 beans. I really appreciate that. Yeah, let's take a look at Zebic for you. You already know the price though because we talk about it every single live stream. So did we break that resistance or are we breaking down? Because if we're breaking down, then you know the next area of support. So before I look at it, it needs to be above the purple box. Yeah, it's below it. So there's nothing's changed with Zebic, but if you can, I guess this is some hopium for you, obviously, because like you always ask for it, and I know you have a lot, but you do need to maintain some sort of uptrend. But worst case scenario, I do think that you are going to land somewhere between 11 and 17 in the future, unless you break 28 to 33. If you don't break this level, which you already came back, so like even when we were down here and we're consolidating, we say this every time, hey, this is where traders are going to be taking profits, but you're not a trader, you're a holder. So as a holder, you need to hold and break this area. And if you don't, you're looking at the next downside target. So if you're dollar cost averaging down on Zebic, which I don't know if you are, this would be the next area of support that I would dollar cost average. But if you're if you're holding it and if you're not dollar cost averaging and you really want it to go in the moon and you're all in, you need it to break this area of resistance. Now, traders took profits. I mean, they had opportunity for 40% and 53% twice or 3 times, arguably. So Yeah, I mean, price got rejected, selling came in, and now you're getting smacked back down. Bitcoin's going down. So just be careful with Zebic, okay? Just be careful. But and then let's take a look at AirSwap for Maddie. So AirSwap, so this thing got delisted. Obviously, look, so you came perfectly up to. Let me see actually, because you obviously haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah, so you can see that on the macro time frame, we had this is why we have this box. This is why we save the charts. So we say this every time. Hey, as a holder, you need to break this area. But if I think you said you're shorting it, which is good because if you had shorted it, once we did come into this area of resistance, then theoretically you made a lot of money. But as if you're spot buying and if you're long and if you're trading it, then traders had the opportunity to make 490%. 196%, and then a small little pump. And all those pumps, you got stuck at resistance, made a lower high, and validated this downtrend that we're in, and then you're at lower lows right now. So if you're shorting it now, you're risking it because it does look like you might be in for some sort of relief rally because you're obviously sitting all the way at the bottom. But as of right now, we just need to delete everything because everything is invalidated now. You got stuck and then you basically broke down. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Anyway, let's see. Last leg down for BTC before we hit 1 million for sure. I love it. Nights of Insomnia, the ultimate bull in here. Man, we got 38 votes in. We got 66% of the chat thinks it's a bear market and 34% thinks that it's a super cycle and we're going to $103,000. Keep in mind, we could still go up to $103,000 and still be bearish. So just keep that in mind. I got 5 on it. I bought a tablet so I can see the chart better. I should be here. It should be here Monday. My phone used to work good, but a computer screen is way better. Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Mail. You're welcome, Silver Days. I think it will be a bear market. That is so bad. Nobody is predicting it right now. No bottom for a year, just capitulation. Yeah. And it's funny because people don't realize it. People that haven't been in or haven't really, like that one guy, and he's like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Bitcoin's never going to break below $90,000. People just don't realize how low things actually go, especially in crypto. So I'm going to be capitalizing on it when we're at 70,000, 50,000, 30,000, however low we end up going, because those are the moments to seize. But it's okay. Like we've been, we're live every single day, so we're gonna monitor it, obviously. So in about a year or in about a couple months, it's gonna be at 50,000, and that's gonna be yeah, we've been talking about that. We've been updating our chart every single time where it's hey, this is the next area that is the landing pad, and these are areas that you need to break through in order to get some sort of reversal. If you wouldn't hold something for 10 years, you shouldn't buy it less than a 10-year time horizon. HP says, I'm sorry, charts mean nothing while you have an unpredictable president. I'm assuming you're not in the United States because you said you. Last week before Trump started on Greenland, all the charts look like it should pump. Trump speaks, then everything drops. Yes, welcome to market manipulation. Welcome to market manipulation. I'm sorry, charts. Oh, I read that. That 3-year bull market has a price to pay. Cryptocurrency is not the S&P 500. Yeah, exactly. We're about to basically go straight down. Warren Buffett said something like, if you don't believe an asset will go up 10 years, you shouldn't hold it for 10 minutes. Exactly. I agree. Can you look at Aircoin? Yeah, we can take a look at it. I think I got a couple other coins to look at first. Edmund, whoa, we got a blast from the past. Edmund Shen, I haven't seen you come to the live stream ever, and you've been a member for 10 months. So welcome to the live stream. I'm happy you're finally here and you're using your membership powers Thank you so much for the membership, man. Can you please take a look at I Love Puppies on ETH? Oh yeah, you're the one who always talks about that. Never mind. You sometimes come by. I Love Puppies on ETH. Yeah, so this is invalidated, so we could delete this. So yeah, on I Love Puppies, you actually had a 618 retracement. So these are all areas that are super important. We said we had resistance here at 6024 to 33. Once this breaks, your 618 target is the next area of resistance, which traders will be taking profits at that point. You could still come back up to this level, and these levels get stuck, come back down, make a lower low. So just keep in mind, I mean, it did a 260% from December, and it came straight to the 618 retracement, and it got rejected. So as of right now, I would say you're retesting this area as support, this previous area of resistance as support. If it does break this, you are in for a bigger move down, and you're validating a downtrend. So in the future, we're going to look back, and we're going to say, hey, we said that if you break down, you're going to make a lower low and validate a downtrend. So the best case scenario for you right now is to get a bounce from this area, break this, and the next target, hopefully break 607, and then the previous high for a triple top. Once that breaks, then obviously 5043 up to the next area of resistance would be in play, which is around a 12x from the current price. Now, that's not too crazy to say, given that it's only a 13 million market cap. So you already know it is a high risk, high reward gamble play. So just FYI. Not financial advice, just my opinion. So many narratives in crypto. Jason Sinkar for $2 says Fleek and Mochi. Thank you so much for the $2, man. Let's go. Fleek. Oh yeah, this was your gamble play. Yeah, this was your gamble play. All right, so I mean, we have to kind of look at this on the hourly, which I don't want to do, but I'm going to do because you super chatted. Oh, I guess we'll do it on the 24-hour. Yeah, this coin just came out. It's a 1 million market cap, 7 million fully diluted, no token unlock schedules. So just be careful with that. I don't want to use that wick, but I will. From the high to the low, from the east to the west, you do have resistance at, I like saying that now. It's just so good. It's just so good. You have resistance at 9 cents to 13 cents. So, very small market cap. So, I mean, what is it? Like you're looking at a 7x back up to its all-time high, which is under a 10 million market cap. So a little bit of volume can send this long ways, can send this a mile up. So just do with that what you will. As long as it's under this area of resistance, though, it is still bearish. So just keep that in mind. You're looking to break this area. Now, also keep in mind, you might have a 618 retracement, which you saw on the other chart. That is 240%. So you just have to decide, hey, that's good enough, or I want to risk it for the biscuit and hold it all the way through that. The reason why, I'm not going to say it's fine to hold it, but I understand if you are going to hold it through that because it's only a 1.6 million market cap. So, and then taking a look at Mochi. Yeah, so this is another gamble play, I'm assuming. 5017. Yeah, I'm assuming it's this one. So technically, I guess on the macro time frame, you're bearish under 504, bullish over 509, and I mean it is a 80x back up to its all-time high, which is going to put the market cap around 100 million. Has this actually ever been 100 million? Let's see. It has not. It has not been 100 million. So the highest it's ever been was 32 million at 403, which is still more than a 10x though. So what is this? Like probably a 618 retracement. Yeah, a 618 retracement is around 15x from this price. So I mean, if you come in here and if you ask for it, and if it's at 4026, so 403, I would tell you, hey, you should probably really consider taking profits, not financial advice, obviously. Thank you so much for the $2. I really appreciate that. Maddie Ghost for 5 beans says, I want a short auction again. Is it ready? Damn. Auction. What is that? Bounce token, right? Yeah, it's bounce token. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you had a nasty. Oh, I should probably make a video on this. Did I already make a video on this? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. So yeah, you had a nasty. This is like a liquidity wick. So this is nasty right now. The fact that it came back up here. Every single time you have one of these wicks, you just end up like the price ends up capitulating. You don't obviously you got to make sure you take profits early. You know, you might do something like this and still maintain some sort of uptrend, but I think that historically and just it is safe to say, yeah, like you probably should have shorted it when you saw us getting rejected at the 236382. But not financial advice, just my opinion, obviously. Let's see. What's your thoughts on Swiftcoin? It's completely gone silent on most social platforms. I have a member that pays me for weekly update videos on Swiftcoin, so I make weekly update videos on it. I'll take a look at it for you, but I just posted an update video yesterday, but I'll still take a look at it for you. Inez, welcome. Don't even tell me about Elon, man. Hey, did you sell your Elon or do you still have it? I blame all these altcoins more than Trump saying dumb things for why market is dumping. Actually, Trump releasing his own meme coin has also not helped. That was the ultimate top signal, man. The president of the United States releasing a meme coin. I mean, we already knew, so we can't even be upset. Oh no, Ines says I sold all my Elon and switched to USDC and no idea what to buy. Bro, you sold your Dogelon. You're done with it. You're done with it, man. Hey, good for you. Good for you, because if you didn't sell, you would probably be lower now. But just, yeah, I mean, we're extremely oversold right now. It doesn't mean that it can't go lower. So again, just don't feel bad if we end up going up. Like if we end up reversing a little bit, just don't feel bad about it, okay? And I'm only buying Bitcoin during the bear market, so just, you don't like, if you're still like trying to get 100x, then you're just gonna have to find the next meme coin, probably new coin. Your coin probably hasn't even launched yet. Smart people in this market buy BTC. I Love Puppies actually got $13 million. This is what's wrong with this market. Yeah, that's crazy. Is Seeker cooked? Oh, is it going back? Is it going down? Seeker, yeah, dude, oh my gosh. Probably, I'll take a look at it. Putting $50 every week on my meme coin bundle on Kraken includes Doge, SHIB, Pepe, Bonk, and F. Oh, I was like, what's F? Fartcoin. If this strategy is cooked, all meme coins might as well be. Damn, good luck, man. Good luck, Sean. $50 each week on meme coins. Wow. Pepe is the only meme I would think about buying. It has gone lower first. It has to go much lower first. John Chang says Turbo. Yeah, we got to take a look at Seeker and Turbo. Yeah, for Turbo, if you watch my update video, yesterday's update video, we posted an update video on it. You have support at 2013. If this breaks, you're probably going to come back down and fill this wick at 3009. If you do establish a bottom like you have before, if this is the floor, even last time you had the opportunity to sell if you got in a trade at around 122%. But the more you come up here and the more you get rejected, you're probably just going to come back down and capitulate and make a lower low. So it doesn't have to go back up there. You've already also made a lower high here. So I would say if 2013 doesn't hold, you are looking at 3093 as the next major area of support. I sold all my Elon right after OKXD listing. Okay. But there's no other one I can invest in right now. I bought Aster. Bro, how have you not heard about new penguin meme? What do you mean? I live under a rock. What do you mean the new Aloe, what do you mean? Like new penguin meme? Is it, are we talking about pudgy penguins? Is this what you're talking about? Or penguins? Like, what am I missing? Yeah, what? Oh, is it this one? What the what the hell? What is this, man? Oh, we missed it. We missed it. Look at this. Oh, instant millionaire. Instant millionaire, whoever bought this. Wow. What a casino, man. What a casino. Bottomless Elon, dude. You live under a rock, brother? Hey, I said that. That's what I said. That's funny. I didn't even read that. You think it'll go up? Okay, XD lists? I don't know. I have no idea. Congrats, Inez. You did the right thing. Elon is now on base. I just don't see it going up unless the core team stops lying and burns 400 trillion tokens or something. Yeah, I mean, is there really a point in me selling right now? I'd just be selling a bottom. Yeah, is there really a point in me selling when it's extremely oversold on the daily? And just keep in mind that even on the weekly, it's extremely oversold. And the last time that it was here was back here in 2023, and we had a nice little rally. So obviously creating a bear flag. So even creating a bear flag here, at least I won't be selling the bottom. So theoretically. So I don't know, man. This is brutal though. Yeah, this is brutal. How bad is SHIB doing? Yeah, Shiba Inu at least had a protection bounce. And traders had the opportunity to sell at resistance at around 51%. So let's see. Yeah, I don't think they'll burn anything. Crap coins, Ponzi's. Exactly. 99% of these coins aren't even going to exist in the next 4 years. Yeah, you live under a rock, lol. Thanks, Aloe. I really appreciate that. Ines says, yeah, there can be 10 penguin meme coins in the market. I'm down 4K on Turbo, shaking my head. Damn. That's brutal, man. Are you going to hold it? I mean, just don't look at it. If you're going to hold it, just don't look at it. But damn, that's brutal, man. I mean, it shouldn't make you feel any better, but I feel like... Actually, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Because I don't think that doesn't make anybody feel any better. The White House and Elon tweeted about it. That's crazy. The power of the tweet. People are saying this one is a scam penguin. I ain't selling nothing yet. Still hold everything, though. I'm down. But there's liquidity enough to get out of that new penguin meme, even if you bought it low. Probably not. Let me see. That's a good point. What's the name of it? This one. That's a good point. Let's look at the liquidity. Yeah, there's like barely any liquidity. You're right. Yeah, this thing's cooked. Dude, you're probably going to spawn in like a giant red candle. Only 1.3 million lock liquidity. And you're up like over 500,000%. Perp dropped another 20%. Perpetual protocol. What's going on? Yo, what the hell is going on? Dude, that's so bad. This is so bad. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is why you shouldn't mess with memes. TF is a protection bounce. It's basically what all the coins did. So before you have a capitulation, you have a bounce, and you make a lower high and you validate a downtrend. Happens every single time. And we're just in a delusional state that we think that the protection bounce is actually going to be a continuation. But what happens? It never ends up following through, and you just come up and you get stuck at resistance and you come back down. I mean, even Litecoin. Did Litecoin have a protection bounce? Yeah, I guess even Litecoin had a... No, Litecoin actually didn't have a protection bounce. Wow. I'm getting ready to buy Litecoin, though, at around $58 to $62. Yeah, it is getting to a point where it's extremely oversold on the daily. And also on the weekly, it's getting to a point where it's coming back down to 30 on the RSI, which historically speaking, the last 3 times that we have hit extremely oversold on the weekly RSI, this has marked a generational bottom for Litecoin. So given that the chart doesn't look inverted, I mean, out of 90% of the charts that we look at, everything's down 99%, right? This actually is still maintaining this 10-year uptrend or whatever you want to call it. So it's not a crap coin. I know it's not going to go to zero. So I think that I'm going to take advantage of when the weekly RSI hits oversold, which I do think price action should take it maybe like 58, 62, maybe a little bit less, but I'll feel comfortable. As soon as I see that, I'll feel comfortable buying Litecoin and starting a position with Litecoin because of all the reasons I said. Sean says Harlem 4K is cute. Try 15,000. The F Elon. Oh man, you're down $15,000, bro. It's okay. Honestly, you came in this world with nothing, and you took the very little that you had and you tried to make something for yourself. And the best thing is that you can just try. You see that? I'm making you feel better, right? So don't feel bad. It happens. It's just money. Just figure out a way to make it again or more, you know? And just don't buy Elon next time. They're all scams. This one, just the rare one that pumped. Of course, you got like the unicorns. This is why you don't mess with low cap memes. You really just shouldn't buy any memes. Yeah, that's exactly why this channel transitioned into Bitcoin Maxi. And Litecoin, I'll buy Litecoin, but Bitcoin at 70,000 is my next target. And then Litecoin, I'm going to start buying when the weekly RSI hits extremely oversold. Which again, we're not that far off. You can see we're not that far off. I think we are in a bear market. Wait, hold on. Do you anything else or other than do anything else other than crypto? That's true. Protection bounce. Go start a gaming channel, grow your X, and start a business. That's true. You could. My goal is to one day open up a gym because that fits with me, right? I want to like open up a gym, a very, very nice gym, like an exclusive, like you have to pay to join this exclusive club. But it's going to be nice. It's going to be really nice. It's going to be like top of the line stuff. That's what I want to do one day. Maybe when I'm like 50 years old or something. I'll be like Mr. Clean. Like I could still grow hair, but I'm still just going to I'm just going to cut all my hair off. Just wear white everywhere. Let's see. I think we're in a bear market. I read that. Jar forward, people got bored of dead cat and use protection bounce now. Trendy term to keep listeners interested. I mean, you could call it whatever you want, Aloe. Protection bounce, it's in buy order of many orders that get filled, level support. That is your protection bounce. Live and learn. Try not to make the same mistakes over and over again. Maddie goes for another 5 beans. Let's go. Thank you so much for the second super chat. ZKC. Ready for a short. Let's see. Change this on the daily. Let me reset the view. What's ZKC? What is this? Oh, Boundless? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is also another good coin to make a video on, so thanks for bringing this up. Taking a look at ZKC Boundless on the live stream. So a couple of things to note. I mean, obviously you are up. You're up 53% on the day, so just be careful. Be careful with this. The RSI on the daily is extremely overbought. I mean, obviously you had a monster rally of 100 and actually, wow, from this low, you went up 122%. So that is a really big move. Keep in mind on the macro time frame, you can see you came up to resistance at between 16 to 23 cents, and now you're selling off. And a couple things to note on this is you really need to have this candle close over 16 cents with a continuation for a follow through. But if you end up closing below 16 cents 40, then most likely you're probably going to spawn in a red candle and go back down and retest this low. You really, really, really need to break this area of resistance for any sort of continuation and a trend reversal. If you do, so for whatever reason, if it does close in here and stay over 16 cents, the next macro target on the upside is 40 cents. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. We all have been there losing money on alts. Yes, but altcoins / utility coins don't go up even when they generate revenue. That's true, because you could think about OXT generating revenue and it never ended up going up. These coins have zero protection and several dead cats. I want to be a fitness creator eventually. Let's go. That's pretty good, man. Do it. Gold-plated dumbbells? No, I'm just saying, like, they're gonna have, like, it's gonna be like all top of the line equipment, like free training. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be epic. I have a perfectly good dream in my mind, so that's what I'm gonna do in the future. That's like my long-term goal. Gold-plated dumbbells. Yeah, exactly. That's not bad, actually. Every single year, like, I'll do a raffle. You guys have the opportunity to win a gold-plated dumbbell. Every single year, I'll create my own crypto. I'll just say, like, whatever coin. I'll just say, hey, every single year, members will get 1,000,000 coins, but like the coin has no value. So, or maybe I'll just put like a revenue share where the amount of members I have, a portion of their membership fees go into a locked liquidity pool, which then burns coins and decreases the supply, which then is deflationary, which then increases the value of their coins. Bam. I would never do that, but yeah, that sounds like someone could do that, and it could work. I just work 3 jobs, spend less than I make, and put everything left over in Bitcoin during bear markets. Let's go, Floofin. Buy as much Bitcoin as you can during this bear market, man. Gold-plated dumbbells in this economy. Yeah, so doing it like basically giving that away or having to buy that right now would be buying the top. When fear and greed goes extreme fear, I buy Bitcoin. Yeah, good point. Where is it? Oh, we're at 34. We're not even at extreme fear yet. Yeah, we're not even at extreme fear. How's Bitcoin doing? Are we still going down? Oh, I guess we're coming back, which is why we're losing some viewers. All the Bitcoin maxis should pray Sailor does not get liquidated, because if he goes, that's your black swan event this cycle. Dude buys Bitcoin like a degen gambler plays in casino. He has no plans. Yeah, whoever's also buying strategy is going to get like absolutely wrecked. Those people are getting farmed. Are you bullish on Seeker? I'm not bullish on anything, man. But I'll take a look at Seeker for you because I think you asked for it earlier. We already made a video on it too, I think last week. But I mean, obviously this thing is just bearish, right? It just came out and you had a monster run, but now you're having some sort of pullback. Now, keep in mind that, yeah, you broke critical support at 2 cents 30, which I think in my video, that's what we said. Actually, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up for this gentleman because I don't think he watches the videos. So let's see.
Taxi.
Let's do videos. Let's do Seeker. Yeah, 3 days ago. On a mobile Seeker ticker S 4 cents 80. Let's see what I have to say. KR on the live stream. So I know this coin just came out. So I know this coin just came out. I don't think we can do a lot of TA on it, but on the hourly, I guess it came out yesterday, right? So not using this candle. I don't even know why that candle is there. But for any sort of continuation, this coin absolutely needs to stay over 3 cents 70 with a correction and 2 cents 80. If I was 2 cents 80 because I wasn't using this wick. That's right. I was just using that. So that's where the 2 cents 80 came from. I was wondering why it looked a little bit differently, but let's see what I had to say. Let's see what this YouTuber had to say. This area breaks. I do think that we are in for a deeper correction. I do think that we should come back down at some point and test 1 cent 30 to 1 cent 80. If we do hold this level, the next targets on the upside are also valid. However, right now, because the coin just came out and it's going to the moon, it's in price discovery. So I wouldn't even be able to tell you where it's going to top out at. Now, given that it's a 250 million market cap, theoretically, is it crazy to say it could go 4x from here? So 20 cents. Yeah, we were really bullish on it because obviously we didn't capitulate yet. But we're not really basing that. And just remember, if you do break this area of support, you are in for a deeper correction and a deeper breakdown. Right. So, let me get rid of that. Okay, yeah. So obviously we broke this area of support, and we are in for a deeper correction. Still, in my opinion, we are in for a deeper correction. So, 1 cent 30, 1 cent 80. It doesn't mean that you can't get bounces along the ways, kind of like what you did here. So you can see that when we put in a bottom, you came back up and retested resistance at 320 to 360 and then got smacked back down. So I guess the same thing is the same here, where you could still come back up to 2 cents 70, get stuck, and then make a lower low. But on the macro time frame, I mean, if I was dollar cost averaging and if I already put money in, I wouldn't put any more money in here until it goes back down to this box. Because two things. One, it never goes back to this box and you end up getting your money back and maybe make a little bit of profit. Or two, you come back down and then you didn't like lose all your money buying at completely irrelevant levels that don't make sense. So that's what I think. I hope that made sense. Not financial advice, just my opinion. All right, let's see. I'm actually hoping Sailor gets liquidated. F that guy. Bitcoin will be fine without him. Yeah, and it's going to give us all the opportunity to buy Bitcoin for super cheap. For dirt cheap. I'm actually oh yeah, I read that. Sadly, he has like 5% of all Bitcoin, so if he gets screwed, we all get screwed. That's not true. In crypto, you have to be mentally prepared for big swings without getting spooked. Our all-time high Seeker, yeah, possible again. Probably not right now in the near distant future until we get back over 2 cents 80, which is, where is it at right now? Yeah, so I would say no. If it does get over 2 cents 80, then you have a chance. It's kind of like the same TA as Zebic, because Zebic is struggling to get back over support, which was flipped resistance now. So the same is now in play for Solana, a mobile Seeker. 2 cents 80 is the target. So If whenever you want to ask that question, if it's below 280, my answer is no. But if it's over 280, then yes. Basically, we have a chance. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. What do you mean that's not true? He literally has a company that is leveraged to keep Bitcoin above water. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. He gets liquidated, Bitcoin goes to like 50, 40K, and we'll be fine. I mean, sorry, hold on. I have to like walk around. Woo. Yeah, I've been sitting for the last hour and 12 minutes. I like cracked my back. Okay, let's see. What do you mean that's not true? Nope, it's not true. We'll be fine. F the ones waiting for lower. What do you mean? Overcome, what do you mean? Like basically you're upset at the people that are because you're in and you don't want it to go lower? That doesn't make any sense. He literally has it. Oh, I already read that. Bro, are you listening to yourself? Leverage can't keep anything above water. Yeah, dude. I mean, like I said before, I'm not a big fan of MicroStrategy. I'm not a big fan of Michael Saylor. I don't know what's going to happen with him. I really don't care. But I know that regardless on what happens to him, Bitcoin's going to be fine. Price will come back. Other buyers will come in and buy Bitcoin. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Where's Vision at, man? Like, what the heck? He hasn't been live in like... It's not too late. You can still save it, bro. Bro, I wish, man. It's too late for me. Ugh. Go on without me. Oh, we're back. Let's go. Hey, we're back. Oh, man. Good thing I didn't sell it. Look at that, baby. I'm up 2%. Let's go. You can still save it. Yeah, basically. It's going to be better than fine. The market makers don't give scared hands their low entries. Damn, someone's jaded, man. Well, it's not really up to you, Overcome. But everyone has their own opinion. He said he's not going to live until after Peanut Gallery resolve itself. I didn't know that he said that. I'm DCAing regardless, Overcome. I just DCA more if it goes down. Operation Liquid. Because that's crazy, because what's his average? His average is like 70... No, his average is 80,000, right? Bro, we're definitely going to break below 80,000. So, I think that for sure, in my opinion, we're going to 70,000 at some point. If not lower. So, yeah, he's going to get liquidated. And, yeah, MSTR is going to go to 0. And that's just what I think is going to happen. I could be wrong. If you don't agree, that's fine. You can change the channel. But that's just what I think. You just gotta hope crypto does not become the next NFTs. It was cool until it wasn't. Still no real life utility that I can think of even for Bitcoin. That's not true. For Bitcoin, it's a lot different because you can use your currency to buy Bitcoin with, like, you can use any currency to buy Bitcoin, and that Bitcoin you can actually exchange for any currency now that it's like become more streamlined. So just think about, like, what was the country? Yeah, just think about Iran, and like when they just went through that thing that they just went through, like their revolution or whatever, attempted revolution, their Bitcoin price just skyrocketed because of their inflation. So basically, it was a hedge against like their own currency, and now they have that Bitcoin, and no matter what you have, like if you have one Bitcoin, like one Bitcoin is how much, what's the pound? What is it like a BTC euro? Like what is this? Oops. No. Yeah, it's like 75,000 pounds or whatever. Or I don't know. Like BTC yeah, 73,000. That's what the price is for BTC in euro. And then another one is let's just do like Iranian real or dinar. Yeah, it's now like 93 million. There's 93 billion 400 million. So it's up 20x because of that. But that BTC, yeah, that BTC just is still there. Could be used for anything. I hope you're DCAing into like real coins because I DCA'd into the wrong coins overcome. And I got wrecked. And now I'm only doing BTC. What does price Bitcoin need to hit for? Yeah, that's a good question. $21,000. Yeah, 21,000, which I don't think it's gonna it's probably not gonna happen. Just saying the truth, meow. It's been 15 years, but I still don't see anyone or my friends ever using BTC to exchange it. Yeah, I agree. I don't either. I 100% agree with you, but like I guess if like it gets to the point, or if you really wanted to, then yeah, you could. But there's so many other ways, and your bank already does like transaction, whatever the fees, like the exchange rate fees and everything. That's like part of like your banking agreement. So I agree with you. It's just in a very rare, circumstance where it does become a lifeline. Keith Wallace, welcome. Loving the bear market thing of beauty. 21K, I doubt that'll happen. I agree. We got 65 votes in. Where's Bitcoin headed? 38% says 103K, and 62% say bear market. I love that Bitcoin is just nerdy stuff. We are still very early in Bitcoin's uptrend. I mean, I don't like the fact that this cycle it only went up 80%. So what is it? What does that mean? That means that what next all-time high is going to be like 40%? Like it's only going to go to 176,000? I mean, at some point it does have to top out, right? Unless it just goes to $1 million, like with no pullback. Anyway, I think yeah, we've been live for about an hour and 20 minutes, so this was a pretty good live stream. I think we topped out at like 30, 40 viewers, or I think 50, right? Yeah, 50 viewers. That's not bad. If you guys can please subscribe to the channel for daily Bitcoin videos and updates. I would greatly appreciate that. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day. I hope everybody has a great week this week. We will be live again tomorrow. So weekdays are Mondays through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we will be live again this entire week, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. And then on the weekends, it'll be, right now. I don't know, like around this time. So, yeah. Thank you so much for all the members, all the subscribers, all the super chats. I really appreciate all of the support. Have a great night. Have a great day. And I hope to see everybody in tomorrow's live stream.